of you guys that watch my videos are doing quite well now, but you're still struggling to get daily sales. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can increase your sales to a point where you can maybe even start to get daily sales. If you're ready for this one, please do drop a like, as that would be very much appreciated. And with that said, let's jump straight into the video. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone that's new around here, I make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to give you guys tips and tricks on how you can improve your print-on-demand shop. If you are new around here and you haven't already, please do click on the subscribe button with the notification bell switched on. That way you won't miss out on any videos, as we've actually helped a lot of people to make their first online sales through sites like Redbubble. However, if you're looking for extra information, I actually do have a free print-on-demand starter guide that's linked down in the description, so check that out. However, if you are looking to turn this into more of a full-time thing, I also do have a paid step-by-step guide linked just below. Here are a couple of comments I actually came across where you guys were telling me of your struggles in regards of not getting consistent sales. First one was from Mirza, pretty much saying, I finally made my first sale, then I got my second sale, and in total now I have 5 sales. What's next? How can I increase my sales? I want to get daily sales. And we also had Foodie Boy saying, how do I increase my sales? How do I get daily sales on Redbubble? I'm designing daily 10 designs. I'm posting on social media, but I'm getting less sales. And here are just 2 examples of a lot of similar comments I've actually been seeing. Now, the first thing you always want to do before you start trying to increase your sales to get to daily sales is to make sure that you're checking if your designs have been trademark checked. You want to do this before anything, mainly because you might have designs on your shop that are getting you sales that are trademarked that will potentially get taken down, taking away any opportunities of getting to daily sales. So this is the first thing you want to do. And thankfully enough, it's very, very easy to use. Once you're on the site, you want to type in whatever niche you're in. So let's say you've made a niche in regards to Superman. So I'll type in Superman, you'd search this, and then if you see a lot of information popping up here, this pretty much means that niche or that design is trademarked and you do not want to be designing under things like this. It's a very important step to take just to make sure that your shop is on a clean slate and you're not having to worry about things like this at a later stage. Once that's done, you now want to look into your shop to see what actually gets you sales. A lot of people keep pumping out designs, new ideas, without actually focusing on the things that have got them sales. So this is something that you want to look deep into. And once you find what's getting you sales, you want to create other versions of those things. Here, I've just got a random example that I put together of a design that I made that says vintage 1969. Now, if this design was selling, what I would then do is make a second version that also says vintage 1969, that's black text on white, if that makes sense. So if you have one design that's doing well and you've not tried to create other similar versions of it, that's the first thing you want to be doing. And the reason this design is very simple is because when you're creating designs, you want to make sure that you're starting off with simple designs, as they tend to perform well, and then from the ones that start to do well, you then create other versions. This is an important step people avoid to allowing them to increase their sales, and things like this have helped me out a lot along the way. Next thing you want to do is to actually focus on your top niches. If we're going off the example that I just showed you with the vintage 1969 design, you want to find other ways you can make designs in relation to that. So here you can see there's some designs that say legend since June 69, legendary since September 69. It's still in the same niche, but in finding these, you're seeing that there's other ways you can actually add to a niche you're already in. There's a variation of ways to jump into the same niche or to kind of branch off in the same niche, and this is just an example of that. So if you have one design that's doing well, you need to find a way to branch into that niche to create other designs that could potentially get you sales. And this is just an example of following up from the previous niche I had just showed you as an example. It may not always seem like the easiest of things to do, but all you need to do is type the niche that you're already in on Redbubble, have a look to see what other people are doing, and then ask yourself how you can do something similar but different in your own way. This is probably the best piece of advice you would get throughout this whole video, and it's using Google analytics. I hope I've said that right this time, because a lot of you guys always go on talking about the way I say that. Now, when you're using this, you want to actually scroll over to the point that says behavior on the sidebar, and then you want to go down to site content and then on all pages. Now, this section will actually show you which pages are actually getting clicked the most. And by pages, I mean which product and which designs are actually getting clicked on the most. Now, analyzing this information will allow you to see which designs are getting clicked the most and which designs you should be making more of. So this kind of stems off one of the first tips I spoke about. So if you find the design that's getting you the most sales, you want to make more of that. And then when you're on Google Analytics, you also want to find the design that's getting you the most page views, most clicks, and then you want to make a lot of that design as well. And this is something that can also be implemented by people with no sales at all, as this shows you all the information you need to know in regards of what's bringing you traffic. And obviously, if you make more of what's bringing you traffic, you will get even more traffic on top of that. A lot of you guys are starting to use Google Analytics more and more now, but for those that don't, that want to get consistent daily sales, this is most definitely one of the best ways to get there, as you can actually make designs on a daily based off data that's somewhat accurate in regards of what people are clicking on your page. The final tip I have for anyone looking to kind of increase their sales to get more daily sales is to use paid tools. Now, if you're already getting sales off Redbubble, you're now starting to actually make some money. So you need to find ways of reinvesting that money to allow you to make even more. And the best way to do that is using paid tools that actually work. And I've got 3 right here, which I'll go on to talk about a little, and that's Merch Informer, Vexels, and PodConnect. Now, although I do have an affiliate link where you guys can actually get these softwares and start using them, I actually use them myself. If it wasn't for any affiliation or anything like that, I would still use these softwares, mainly because they make life a lot easier for me. In simple, Merch Informer makes it very easy to find design ideas and ideas to actually cover that have low competition and that don't have people, especially on Redbubble, spam tagging, which is something I always talk about in my top 10 trends of the week videos. Vexels makes it easier to make designs that stand out quite a lot. There's professionally designed templates that I can easily download, change a little bit to make my design stand out a lot more than the competition. And then PodConnect simply allows me to automate my uploads. Now, upload automation makes life a lot easier, mainly because I can set all my information in a spreadsheet, get that file uploaded through PodConnect, and then everything will automatically upload whilst I'm working on something else. So it makes it less time consuming to post on a variation of different shops. And yeah, this allows me to be more time efficient, meaning that I can test out and get more designs out there to increase my chances of getting more sales, and even better, my chances of keeping my daily sales going. If you want to watch a full video on how you can actually use Merch Informer, you can check that out right here. All the other paid tools, the videos for them will be down in the description, so check them out. And if you made it to this point of this video, comment down in the comment section, let's get money. And always remember that everything is rigged in your favor, and manifest success.